The season of giving and receiving is happening here at Wiley's Bulldogs Christmas Market. Stay tuned for more. I'll have it all. You guys pull in from the front, you will see these cones lined here, and you will see Victor here with his Christmas spirit. I'm here in front of Ambler Bingo in the parking lot where police were seen investigating the shooting that took place out here on the road between two vehicles who were traveling in the same direction. Like you said, David, ramming the back door and also breaking some of the windows. But get this, the suspect was not inside. When you see sparks fly in this type of scenery, behind the mask typically is men, not women. So the women here are actually breaking the stereotype. We start our look at the Big 12 tonight. We count down from 10 to 1 to see who Texas Football Magazine says is going to win the Big 12 title in 2021. Well, for one thing, it is definitely cold out here, guys. This freezing rain is coming down hard. You can probably see it like bouncing off my jacket, even on my face. But let's take a look at these roads here. I'm gonna have Isaiah show you. Car flooding can happen to anyone, and by anyone I mean myself included. This is actually my car over here, and this morning I woke up to my car floors being flooded with water. So the next time you decide to leave the house in extreme heat, be sure to have a water bottle handy. Now this greenhouse goes beyond plant science. Evergreen will feature a retail space for other student-led businesses to sell their products. As you can see, here are the 4 houses. Now there's clearly not enough room for 16 more. Now this is the only property that they had, but what they did have is faith and these oak trees. Doctors' offices and physical therapists are often flooded with people who sustain injuries while tackling home renovations and DIY projects. Now, Hardin-Simmons University believes that this new program will help expand career options for students in the field of engineering, math, and science. Now, this year's keynote speaker is Dr. James Williams. Now, he's actually here. I'm gonna have him go ahead and step in. Dr. James Williams, how are you doing this morning?
Doing great. How are you?
Good. Last year, the Abilene community gathered in celebration of the U.S.'s new federal holiday, Juneteenth. The couple has been in close contact with Abilene's Southern Hills Church of Christ, as Elder Bobby Lawson tells me that there was their decision to stay and help. Val and Tatiana say day and night they travel with men, women, and children. Thomas says he would never do anything to hurt his grandmother.
I would never do something like that. Not intentionally, not purposely.
We reached out to APD for another statement, but due to the ongoing investigation, they were not able to comment any further.
Just got the errands changed out. Wha-pow.
This is 9-year-old Ryan Outlaw.
Whoa, Black Diamond Jim.
Excited to have gotten his ears pierced with his father, Cody Outlaw. But upon his first day of school, he was asked to take them out.
Principal caught me before school even started. We had Ryan take them out before there was any drama with any of the teachers or anything.
As the principal told them, due to a district-wide rule, boys are not allowed to wear earrings of any kind in school.
And I told them, just take them out, put them in your backpack, and put them back in after school's over.
Ryan's mother, Ashley Outlaw, says she then created a petition and took it to Facebook.
Someone explained to me why little girls could safely wear earrings to school, but boys could not. And a lot of people agreed with me.
But soon that petition received backlash, as some others in the community stepped up, creating their own petition to keep Jim Ned School's dress code the same. The petition stating in part, "We do not want to see our school district regress to the level of those which we left in search of greener pastures." Jim Ned CISD gave us a statement when we asked about the situation, stating, "While we do our best to remain aware of concerns expressed on social media, our district does not respond to or solve problems through social media. Instead, we prefer to handle our concerns face to face. We like for that process to begin informally with a conversation in person or by phone. As more than 1,500 signatures signed for change,
I think he deserves the opportunity to wear them.
With over 500 signed to uphold the current dress code."
He actually told me, he cried and he hugged me and he said, "Thank you for standing up for me."
The verdict was justice.
A guilty verdict for former officer Derek Chauvin.
I can't erase from my mind hearing the cries, the pleas from folks that were bystanders.
One that the Abilene Chief of Police believes is justified.
And the look that appeared to be on the officer's face as he refused to take any action, any efforts to to try to make sure that Mr. Floyd was doing okay.
Chief Marcus Dudley Jr. is looking to make a few changes within the department.
We do have a code of conduct that they're expected to adhere to, or there will be consequences.
And says it's critical now for his officers to be thinking about ways to lessen the load and burden for their fellow officers.
Hey, if you catch the bad person, then it's your job to write your report and clean up the mess. Those days are gone.
Dudley is planning to implement a duty to intervene policy.
It's making sure that our officers know that they are expected to treat people with respect,
as he wants residents to feel safe.
If they feel in any way that their rights are being violated, that they're not being treated fairly, that they do have recourse.
But the time for the recourse maybe isn't during the stop itself.
It's after that circumstance when they should be able to get with their parent if they're a child, or if they're an adult, on their own. Go into the police department or contact a supervisor and make the essential report.
While this is only one policy, Dudley says many more changes are to come. At the age of 9, Finda Koli came to Abilene from Liberia, a country in West Africa.
Whenever we come from home and they would come here, your parents always tell you, like, go to school, like education is the #1 thing.
But by the age of 16, Koli lost her mother.
Losing my mom was one of the worst things that ever happened because I honestly didn't see it coming.
Leaving her and 4 other siblings behind, becoming orphans.
It was just like I came from school, I was doing my assignment, and I get a phone call like, your mom passed away.
After her mom's death, Koli says she got emancipated and proceeded on the path and getting a higher education.
Living on your own at the age of 16, honestly, it's one of the hardest things to do because you start paying bills, then you can't party. It's like you don't have your teen life anymore.
Which led her to Hardin-Simmons University. Vice President for Enrollment Management, Vicki House, says they enrolled her through a program called Christ Leap, providing full tuition for orphan students like Koli to help pay for school.
Education is the key to unlocking exponential future for students.
And after 4 years of hard work and dedication, Koli is now graduating, becoming the first in her family to receive a college degree, something she says her mother will be proud of.
As a mom, we all want our students and our children to succeed. We want them to do the very best they can. Finda doesn't have a mom that's going to be in the stands on Friday, but she has lots of moms at Hardin-Simmons who will be cheering for her, who will be so excited to have a picture made with her and to say, congratulations, you did this.
Finishing college has been the best thing yet that's happened to me, and I'm just honestly happy that I'm here today because I never thought I would have been here today, but I am.